as y'all can read by the title, obviously a lot of y'all probably haven't heard about this because it doesn't fit the narrative. Now, if it was the other way around, we've already heard about this. Now, this actually happened back on June 14th, so that would be 7 days ago that this happened. Now, with that being said, police say shooter targeted white men in shooting sprees in Georgia and Alabama. Alright, so I'm just going to read through this real fast, and then I'm going to put my opinion at the end of this. Now, Columbus reported that a police detective testified in a preliminary hearing that Justin Tyrone Roberts, who is black, told police that white men had picked on him and wronged him for all of his life. Alright, now this is coming from the suspect. Alright, he goes on to say, basically explained throughout his whole life, specifically white males had taken from him, and also what he described as military-looking white males had taken from him. Detective Brandon Lockhart testified according to a newspaper. Police have accused Roberts of shooting 5 people in 3 separate assaults in Columbus, Georgia, and Phoenix City, Alabama. All victims are expected to recover. Columbus Police Chief Freddie Blackman said Sunday. The chief added that police found no evidence that Robert knew any of his victims, so he just chose these people at random. Alright, Roberts appeared in court on Monday in Columbus for a preliminary hearing in one of the 3 incidents where a man was shot in the back and was just getting into his vehicle. Lockhart testified that Roberts said, "I had to have him," about one of the shooting victims. Robert also claimed that such men were shooting at him in a wooded area with a slingshot and the wounds had affected his skin, but police saw no injuries to damage to confirm that. Public defender Robert King requested a mental health evaluation for Roberts, saying that the man was suffering from delusions. Alright, the officer's testimony had demonstrated that Mr. Roberts is having delusions and a disconnect from reality. Judge Julius Hunter found probable cause to send Roberts' case to Mesquite Superior Court. Alright, one of the persons was hurt Friday night at a hotel. Less than 2 hours later, Friday, 3 people were shot in Columbus and a 5th person was shot Saturday afternoon. Alright. So, with that being said, they go on to say Uptown is safe. Recent shooting incidents occurred last 25-minute isolated incidents. Blackman said we have not seen any information that there was anyone else involved in shootings or that this is the person that we have in custody that is shooting these people. Alright. So, with that being said, alright, let's take it back from the top, alright? This person said that he has been picked on by white people, and white people have wronged him all of his life, alright? So, with that being said, alright, no matter what race you are, whether you're white, black, Hispanic, or whatever the case may be, male or female, you're going to have people that, you know, will call you out, will call you names, will steal from you, will assault you, whatever the case may be. Whatever your gender is, whatever your race is, that is inadequate to you shooting 5 people. And again, one of these persons you shot in the back. Alright? So that makes you a coward. I mean, as simple as that, you're a coward for shooting someone in the back. Alright. And like I said, in his testimony, he explained through his life specifically white males had taken from him, and also what he described as a military-looking white males had taken from him. Now, again, when you describe military white males, you know, a lot of people consider them, you know, wearing military vests or just a lot of stuff with the American flag on it, which that's a lot of people, alright? I have a lot of shirts that have the American flag on it. Alright? Now, like I said, he shot 5 people. All those people are expected to recover from their injuries. And like I said, one of these people was shot in the back. Now, he also claimed that men were shooting at him in a wood area with slingshots, but that, again, was not accurate. He didn't have no wounds to confirm that. Now, as far as sending him to a mental health institute, I don't think that is necessarily the best idea, okay? You know, you can send people wherever you want. You can send them to a mental health institution. You can send them to, you can send them to whatever you want. But at the end of the day, it still doesn't change the fact that he shot 5 people, alright? I mean, this is what I'm talking about with the media, alright? You want to bring up anything that goes against white people, but when it goes against black people, it's different, alright? I mean, if you really want to think about it, alright, this guy shot 5 white people. Hey, how you doing? He shot 5 white people. No reason. Because he claimed that white people had taken from him. So he decided to shoot 5 white people out of random. Alright? I mean, in my opinion, he is no different than Dylann Roof. Alright? He shot, I believe it was 9 black people. They are no different, alright? They're both filled with hate, in my personal opinion, alright? Dylann Roof, yeah, he shot 9 people, 9 black people, because he wanted to start a race war, alright? This guy shot 5 black people because, you know, he felt white people were taking advantage of him, or white people were taking from him, or stealing from him. Either way you look at it, it does not justify the shooting, alright? You know, everybody wants to talk about, you know, how different it is. It's no different. Remember the black man who shot at church? He retaliated for what Dylann Roof did, and everybody was calling him a hero. He's not a hero. Dylann Roof is not a hero. He's not a hero. This person is not a hero, alright? Now, obviously, there's going to be people that support this man. There's going to be people that don't. It is. And every time there's something like this, people want to compare it to Kyle Rittenhouse, and that is the difference. Kyle Rittenhouse is the exception. Alright, he was actually out there protecting his business, or his family business, and he was actually there helping black people, and he was helping a shooting victim, and the black people turned on him, chased him down, and he shot. Now, was he legally old enough to carry a gun? No, he wasn't, but at the end of the day, that is different. He was there protecting and trying to help people. He got run down and shot in self-defense. These people just shot to hate, or whatever the case may be. They shot because they had hate built up inside of them. Which leads me to the next part, the media. Why is the media not covering this? Again, this happened June 14th. Today is June 21st. So, why is it a week later, this is not on mainstream media? Alright, because I guarantee you, if a white man went and shot 5 black males, out of random, especially one in the back, it would be all over the news that, you know, exactly, that would stop a lot of crime. If they just brought back public executions, public hangings, whatever the case may be, that, in my honest opinion, I feel like would stop a lot of violent crime. But, again, when you look at the media, you can't tell me that the media is not biased. They're very biased. I mean, black or white, it doesn't matter. If you shoot and kill people, hey, what's up, man? If you shoot and kill people, white or black, you should be executed. And this whole thing is sitting on death row for years and years and years and years and years. That doesn't add up either. Alright? My first opinion, you should get a week. Once you are convicted of it, you get a week to send letters or whatever to your family, and boom, you're done. That's it. But again, with the media, you don't even hear about this. Again, this has been over a week now. So where's CNN? Where's MSNBC? Where's ABC? Where's any of these news sources at? None of them are reporting this. And that is the problem we have with the media. Because I guarantee you, if it was a white person who went and shot a bunch of black people, especially 5, one in the back, this would be blasted about how bad white people are, and white people are terrorists and all this. Again, when the baby was taken in Texas, the man literally broke into the house, okay? Took the baby, took it to a residential neighborhood, killed it, left it in the residential neighborhood, went back into the house that he broke into, picked up the other baby, and put the other baby back down. So why is he not being blasted on the news? Again, it's no different than Dylann Roof, alright? He shot 9 black people in a church. Alright? Black man goes to another church, retaliates for Dylann Roof shooting 9 people, but he doesn't get the same, he's almost treated as a hero. Alright? Again, what Dylann Roof did, yeah, he should be killed. He should already be dead. Alright? He should not be on death row right now. But, again, you are literally treating this black man as a hero for killing white people. That's not how it works. I just don't get it. And again, I've used this reference plenty of times, just like Jasmine Barnes, when she was killed, alright? It was blasted for a week, especially CNN, that it was a white man who killed a 7-year-old girl and wounded her sister. When it came out that it was 2 black males, it took them almost a day later. Everybody had reported it except CNN. It took them 23 hours to report that 2 black men had did it. Again, they don't want to talk about black on black crime because it doesn't fit the narrative. But when it's a white person, they love to talk about how bad white people are and, how white supremacy and all this. Again, it's crazy that they can't talk about, if you're the media, you gotta be justified. You gotta be even. You can't just pick and choose what you want to report. That's why you're called fake news. That is exactly why. Alright? If you talked about, how officers do good, how white people do good, how black people do good, how white people do bad, black people do bad, you would have a lot more better, audience instead of just your simple people that have no audience and they just follow whatever you say. Yeah, exactly. A week and they're done. They should be executed 100%. Yeah, I mean, murder is murder, but in the world that we live in, white people are automatically judged as bad, and black people pretty much get away with anything. Just like this, alright? Michigan woman ambushed police officer at June 19th parade dies after being struck by gunfire. Alright, now this has been an hour ago that this has been out, so let's go through this, alright? Woman in Michigan, her authorities say, shot a Flint police officer at a traffic checkpoint during a parade on June 19th, which, to me, in my personal opinion, everybody's making a big deal about this, but Trump was the one who actually wanted to put this in there. Trump actually was the one trying to pass this bill, but they didn't want to pass it. So, again, I don't see what the big deal is, alright? When Trump was in office, he wanted to pass it. Oh, no, we can't pass it, now that supposedly Joe Biden's president, I don't even believe that. But since he's in office, now y'all want to pass it. Alright, so, Michigan State Police is investigating following the Austin-involved shooting that happened at approximately 2:14 p.m. Saturday. Alright, the woman has been identified as Brianna Skies, 19 of Flint. Preliminary investigation revealed that an officer working a traffic point for the June 19th celebration parade was fired upon by a lone occupant of a vehicle who drove up to, and the Flint Police Department said in a press release. Alright, officer returned fire, striking the suspect was transported to a local hospital. Skies was taken to her medical center and later died from her injuries, according to local media reports. Yeah, Heather, he's not the best president. He's one of the worst presidents I've ever seen. Alright. It goes on to say the incident happened by a gas station. Poor quality video circulating partly captured the officer changed gunfire, driver of a car of a gas station. Officer maybe 10 feet to the left of me in front of the car with his gun out. A witness who wished to remain anonymous. I didn't see if anybody shot out of the car, but I did see the officer shoot into the car. I could tell that from the look, he was mortally wounded somebody. He instantly fell to the ground crying because I felt like he didn't want to do it, whatever he had to do. Alright, exactly. I mean, neither officer nor any bystanders were injured. Michigan State Police have taken over the investigation. Alright, so obviously, officers do not want to go out there and just kill people. Alright, that is not their goal, to just kill people. Alright, their goal at the end of the day is to go home safe to their families. All right, and if you put that in jeopardy, you were going to get shot. All right, I mean it's not going to work out for you. I mean, if you ambush police, you're going to get shot. All right, it's no different than anything. If it's an active shooter, they're going to go in there and take out a threat. If you shoot at them, they're going to go in there and shoot at you. I mean, it's no different than anything else. I just don't get what people don't understand. Just like, the pride parades, alright? They literally want white people to pay. They want white people to pay to get in. Like, if it's a pride parade, you literally want white people to pay to get in. That's going to hurt your business a lot. Like, you literally want white people to pay to get into a pride parade. So now you're telling me that if a white person is gay, lesbian, whatever, they can't get in because unless they have money. Alright, that to me seems like it's no different than Black Lives Matter, the group. Alright, because where are they? A white person is funding the group. Alright, this is what I'm talking about. A white person, okay, is targeting the group or funding is head of the group, but black people are paying in all kinds of money, but yet this person just got a brand new house. So you're telling me that you are funding for equality and all this, but there's a white person at the head of it who just bought a new house. So tell me how that is helping you as a black person. It's not. Y'all are so wrapped up, and I'm not saying all. Okay, most of y'all are wrapped up in the media, and y'all follow what y'all want to hear, and then y'all see Black Lives Matter, and y'all may actually think that they are making a difference in the world. Y'all think they are like giving world peace, but they're not. So what you do is you go out there and you fund them hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars at a time, but they don't care about you. Alright? They don't care about you. They care less if you get shot in the street. Alright? I mean, all these officer involved shootings, let's just look at them. Breonna Taylor. She was not a decorated EMT like the media said, alright? She was actually fired at the time, so she was not an EMT. Alright? Everybody said she was innocent. She was actually on the arrest warrant, so she was part of the investigation. Her ex-boyfriend was in jail for drugs. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. And when everybody's talking about, she would never hurt anybody, she literally had pictures on Facebook with guns laid across her chest and her holding them like this, alright? I don't need to put on Facebook to let people know that I own a firearm, alright? It's for my protection, alright? If you want, if you break into my house, then that's protection, alright? I don't need to lay it across my chest or, all this to let people know I have a gun. Alright, you shouldn't need to do that either. That's just my personal opinion. And then you also have people that are just shooting people over stupid things, and you have videos that aren't even being talked about, alright? Just like this. This is a white on white crime. Alright? Now, this is a police officer, so let's just think about it. If this was a black person, this would be all over the news, alright? So, this is out of Peoria, Illinois, alright? Now, police officer pulled over a suspect, alright? He pulled over a traffic stop. Suspect got out. Eventually ended up stabbing the officer multiple times, alright? The officer tased the suspect. It was unsuccessful. He got stabbed more times. He then pulled out his gun and shot him. So, why is this not making news? I can tell you why. Because it's a white officer and a white suspect. If this was a black male, black female suspect, it'd be all over the news that a white officer viciously murdered a black person. But yet the suspect pulled out a knife first. Oh, but we can't talk about a suspect pulling out a knife. We can just talk about how the officer, pulled out a knife. you know, and everybody wants to talk to me talking about, you know, all I cover is officers and the officers are always right. I'm not saying that the officers are always right, but 98, 99% of the time, the officer is just doing his or her job and they are right. Alright? If there is a story out there where the officer is wrong, I will cover it. I've done it plenty of times. And again, then you have stuff like this. This is out of Chicago. Puerto Rican couple pulled from car, shot in the middle of the street. So, like, they literally pulled out of their car and shot in the middle of the street because they tapped the other person's car. This is the stuff that, you know, everybody, every lawmaker, every politician, this is stuff they should be focusing on, alright? Forget about the race. I don't care if they are Puerto Rican, Mexican, black, Hispanic, white. I could care less. Male, female, I could care less, alright? But this is stuff they should be focusing on, not the race of the persons. Like, that's irrelevant to it. Now, this occurred on June 19th, so this was 2 days ago. Alright, like, surveillance video of the incident showed a group of men dragging the couple, later identified as 24-year-old Giovanni Azgar and 25-year-old Yasmin Perez, out of their vehicle and shooting them multiple times. Azgar's brother told WFLD that his brother had only planned to spend a short time at the Puerto Rican Day Parade. Things went sideways for the pair a few hours after parade ended when they accidentally rear-ended a parked car. Surveillance video shows 6 men who were in a parked vehicle. They hit, piled out of the car, and attacked Azgar and Perez. Sunday men threw gang signs. The video showed Azgar crouched protectively over his girlfriend's body as she lay on her back in the street. Azgar collapsed onto his girlfriend's body. Surveillance video showed that during the attack, multiple bystanders held up their phones to film video of it, but nobody appeared to intervene. Alright, so, that right there, you know, somebody should have intervened in this, alright? Now, obviously, you know, it is 6 versus 2. So these people did not have a chance, you know, against them. It's 6 versus 2. You know, somebody should have intervened. And this is why I always recommend open carry. Alright? If you don't have a concealed weapons permit, get one. Or if your state has open carry. You know, because you never know what kind of situation you're going to be in. Again, these people barely tapped their car. Probably minor damage, if any damage. And they were literally jumped by 6 people, okay? And then they were shot in the middle of the street. And, you know, this could have been prevented if instead of people filming, you know, they would have intervened. They would have called the cops. Somebody would have open carry. You never know, alright? Now, if one person wanted to record, that's fine. But when you have multiple people there, somebody else could have been calling the cops. Somebody else, you know, 2 or 3 other people could have intervened and then helped these people, and they could still be alive at this day. But they're not, because nobody decided to intervene. But this is stuff that district attorneys, prosecutors, politicians, lawmakers, judges need to be focusing on, alright? Because I guarantee you, these 6 people will be out in no time. Alright? And, you know, not all of them, or more than likely, not all of them are going to be charged with murder. But again, you know, this is stuff they need to be focusing on, because when you let these people out, this is why you continue to have violent crime. Just like New York. They let hundreds of rioters go for no charge. They just let them go, and there's no charges against them. They don't have to pay any money or anything. There's no record. So, when you have stuff like that, you're going to continue to have violence, and you're going to continue to have, you know, assaults against people. You're going to continue to have assaults against police officers, and you will continue to have officers quit, you know, and you will continue to have, you know, innocent victims being fallen to crime. Now, this is probably the last story, alright? San Jose, California. Alright, San Jose passes law requiring gun sales to be filmed. Who wants gun owners to pay cost of gun crime? Now, this is not that surprising as it's out of California, but let's go through it, alright? San Jose lawmakers on Tuesday passed a new law that requires firearm retailers to film every gun sale they make and keep the footage for at least 30 days. Why? San Jose City Council unanimously approved the new law on June 15th, so that's been 6 days ago. Alright. Which was designed to make the illegal practice of straw purchasing, buying a gun on behalf of another person who cannot legally purchase firearms, hard to get away with. We know a significant number of crooks and gangs get firearms through straw purchasing, San Jose Mayor Sam Liccardo said. This set of ordinance is really focused on narrowing the flow of guns into those which are clearly legal and hopefully doing something to deter the flow of guns that are unlawful to own. Now, I can tell you right now, most gang members do not have guns that are legal or not involved in crimes, alright? Most of these, I appreciate that, man. Most of these people that have guns that are in gangs are either stolen guns, guns used in murders, or other crimes, or they're ghost gun parts, which just means they bought parts off the black market and they're untraceable. Now, I'm not saying that's every single gang member and every single crook, because some of them do buy guns legally and then they do it, but for the majority of the time, that's not how it's going to work. Alright. Sacramento-based Firearms Policy Coalition called the video ordinance outrageous and unconstitutional. The group said it wouldn't hesitate to take the city to federal court over the new gun control policies, take every possible action to block their enforcement. Alright, it goes on to say, it is outrageous that Mayor Liccardo wants to use Big Brother style violence to record gun owners' every move, violating the privacy of millions, especially at risk for firearm purchase. Firearms Police Coalition sent a statement this order requirement would be rightly universally opposed to where the city to impose similar video and audio recording mandates in mosques and churches, bookstores, or abortion clinics. Alright, San Jose City Attorney Nora Friend said most gun retailers already had video surveillance systems. Alright, yeah, they might have video surveillance systems, but, you know, that's different than sitting there recording people buying the gun. Like, why would you need somebody to sit there and just hold video footage for 30 days of them buying a gun? That does not add up to me. You know, all I can say is that, you know, if you don't have a gun, I would definitely recommend getting one before it is too late. Definitely get ammo before it's too late, because as you can see, ammo is getting hard to find, guns are getting hard to find, you know, and I'm not really into the whole conspiracy theory thing and all that, but yeah, it seems like the government is honestly trying to just take control. I mean, think about it. When it started with our First Amendment speech going away, you know, that is crazy, alright? They're trying to find every little loophole that they can to shut people down. I mean, I'm talking about from people to my size channel that have 1,700 subscribers to people like ABL that have close to 900,000 subscribers. I mean, they are going back to, you know, videos months ago, years ago, and finding little loopholes to shut people down for weeks. Again, as of right now, you know, the so-called censorship has stopped where they're taking views away or they're taking, you know, subscriber counts away, but again, I'm still losing subscribers. You know, I just lost 5 yesterday and then it gave me 3 back. YouTube says that it's fake accounts that are subscribed or inactive accounts that are subscribed. So tell me how that every week then I lose 5 subscribers. Like, there's not that many people that are inactive. You know, it just doesn't add up. And then you want to record us buying guns. You want to tell us we can't go out, can't do this, can't do that. You know, and the vaccine. Why is the vaccine being pushed so hard? All right, why is it being pushed so hard? Like, you're literally giving away millions of dollars to tell people to get the vaccine. Alright? Again, Ohio, they literally had, you know, lottery prize of $1 million to get people to get vaccinated. You know, if people want to get vaccinated, that is their personal choice. You can't force people to get vaccinated. Now, they did try it in places like Denmark and third world countries and places over there overseas, and it didn't go good. But they're trying it again, and it's going to come to the United States. You know, it is coming, but it's not going to work. That's not something that you can. That's not something you can do. Oh, exactly, AAP. Yeah, same here. Same here. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, I've lost so many subscribers. If YouTube wouldn't have, you know, taken away my subscribers that I had months ago, I would be way over 2,000 subscribers. Way over. But, you know, honestly, I'm surprised my channel is even still up. Again, they took away my other channel that had just over 350 subscribers. So I don't even know why they took that channel away. I thought this one was going to be first. But, yeah, I mean, everybody I know hasn't got the vaccine. I know one person who's got the vaccine out of the, I don't know, 100 people I know one person who's got the vaccine. Some people just don't trust it. Some people feel like it's control. Whatever the case may be, you know, however you feel is how you feel. But again, if anyone wants to take the vaccine, you know, go for it. I'm not telling you not to take it, but it's just not my thing, you know. Again, you know, everybody has their personal beliefs, personal choice. If you feel like it's going to help you, then, you know, take it. If you don't feel like it's going to help you, then don't take it. Exactly, Austin. You know, it doesn't add up. Again, if coronavirus was so deadly and so rampant, you know, I get that people have got it, but the whole time this thing has been going on, I've known 3 people that have got it, and one person didn't even know they had it. So, again, when I know 3 people that have had it, and one person didn't even know they had it, that doesn't add up either. But when you got people going to get the vaccine and they are getting coronavirus, that's a problem. When you have people getting the vaccine and they're having death afterwards, and I get that, you know, with any vaccination there is a risk of taking it, there is side effects. But if you're taking a vaccination for coronavirus, how do you get coronavirus afterwards? That doesn't add up either. Just like 2 years in a row, I got the flu shot. Both years, I got the flu. Now again, I'm not anti-vaccination, alright? If I feel like it's actually going to help me or I actually need it, yeah, I'll take it. I don't have a problem with that at all. But you're literally pushing a vaccine that you can't prove why I need to take it. And you say I need to take the vaccine, but still wear a mask. That doesn't add up either. Just like Joe Biden. He said instead of the 4th of July being Independence Day, it should be Independence from the Virus Day. That doesn't, like, that's stupid. That makes no sense. And that is why other countries are laughing at us and bullying us right now. Because of him. Nobody takes him seriously. And people know that he won't do anything. You know, everybody knows that Trump would actually stand up to people. Everybody knows Joe Biden's a coward. I mean, listen to your mom. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do. Especially if you are still living at home. You know, everybody has their personal opinion, personal choice. Everybody has their personal beliefs. Again, me personally, I've just seen, there's too much going on. I've seen too many facts. I've seen too much evidence. You know, it just doesn't add up to me. But this is all I have for y'all. until next time, y'all stay safe out there. As always, thank y'all for watching. I don't know when I'm doing another live stream, but again, I'll have videos every day or every other day as usual. But as always, thank y'all for watching, and y'all stay safe out there.